Hello and welcome to Camp Woodchuck, and welcome to the new update. We are returning to our career in Firefighting Simulator Ignite, and we are returning to Oakridge City. The update itself has provided a few interesting things, and we are going to quickly go through them before we start our first mission. Now, the first thing that you'll notice is that we are no longer wearing our firefighting, gear. Now we have a regular outfit. Here we're just going to be using the coffee machine. Fully animated coffee. Unfortunately, you can't drink the coffee or even take the cup, but it looks really good. There's a few updates. I'm not going to go through all of them, like there's the flushing toilet. Apparently you can salute the last alarm. And, well, you can get drinks from the vending machines, which is pretty cool. We have a water machine here. We have a soda machine downstairs. So you can get the drink from the machine. You can pick it up, but I don't know if you can drink it or not. Now this update comes out, today, and I'm actually moving tomorrow. Here's the firefighting gear. I'm moving tomorrow, moving house, and I'm in the middle of packing. Well, I've been in the middle of packing for months. Well, not months, but like weeks now. It's getting too much sunshine on my head, but it's pretty busy. Well, the missions were released today, and I said to myself, if they're released in the morning, then I'll do a video. If they're not, then I'll wait till after I move, and I'll see, because the internet and everything needs to be changed, which is going to be busy. So I don't know when I would get that video done, but we're doing it today. That's the main thing. So let's check out the first of two missions. Or at least one of the two missions. I don't think there is a first.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, hello. My name is Sina. I work at the Woodchuck summer camp. We have a fire in our kitchen. We need help.
Hello, Sina. Can you describe to me what's happening? How big is the fire?
Yes. One of the cooks. She's new and some of the oil got too hot. The kitchen is pretty much fully on fire. No one can get in there. It's definitely spreading from there. Does that help?
Yes, thank you very much, Sina. Our people are on their way. Do you know if anybody is still inside and in danger?
I wasn't inside when it happened, but I hope not. We are definitely missing some people out here, though. But I don't have any numbers or anything. It's too much smoke. We can't see anything.
So Camp Woodchuck, that is the new DLC mission pack, and it comes with two missions and a new area, of course, Camp Woodchuck. No children, but lots of camp counselors. So in the main campaign, I'm using the fire station companion helmet, which is the vintage helmet, but for the DLCs that are released, I'm going to be using either a different helmet again or the Rosenbauer Titan helmet, I think it's called. And we're taking this giant lumbering truck here, so let's hope that we can get the gold medal. But this truck is quite slow and reasonably unwieldy, so we'll see if we can get that gold. So yes, this update, I've been looking forward to it for a while. I'm so glad that I at least get to play it a little bit before I move to tomorrow. Get out of the way, buddy. Pulling out in front of me. Santiago, do not comment on that. You are not allowed to comment, remember? Here's a police car up ahead. We better not scratch its paint. So we're gonna have to really slow down. There we go. Super nasty turns. There's a couple of these sort of hairpin turns. They're just terrible. Especially with this big truck. So we're gonna be saving summer camp. Saving summer camp in Oakridge City. Or at least saving people. I mean, the camp's probably going to be a write-off. It's going to be needing rebuilding, I think. It's probably all wood, so. We're going to be coming up to the next hairpin bend. Not here, but just up ahead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The update to the fire station's really cool. I mean, a working coffee machine, vending machines, flushable toilet, some other stuff I'm pretty sure. I mean, I hardly had time to look around. I'm just trying to get it done and get packed, but maybe in a future video. Not the campaign video is okay. I filmed all 16 episodes before this update came out, so you will not see any of these updates in my campaign videos, just to tell you. But in other future DLC videos, you will see more of that stuff, like the next episode, which if it doesn't come out tomorrow, then it'll probably come out next week, but at least I'm doing one episode this week. And then the second Camp Woodchuck episode will come out either tomorrow or next week. Anyway, then you'll see more stuff. I'll give you a better walkthrough, hopefully. As well, you might notice we forgot to pet Simmy the dog. I was in such a rush to get out here. So here's Camp Woodchuck, a real beautiful place. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't a summer camp, I think this could be a holiday area. Here we are, and look at this. We are 2 seconds too late. Well, 3 seconds.
We've got a fire outbreak over at the Woodchuck summer camp. Apparently it started as a grease fire in the kitchen and has started spreading throughout the rest of the structure. It has already caused parts of the roof to collapse. We should make use of the aerial to contain more fire spreading and destabilizing the roof. We also have gas pipes on both levels we need to check for. The description wasn't very clear, but we should be prepared for potential gas fires. For victims, luckily we have no children. But from what we know, some of the caretakers are still trapped inside. All right, everyone. There are a lot of moving parts here, so we need to get control of the situation fast. Best of luck.
So step 1, save the victim. Step 2, control the fire. Just a little bit of stuttering there, but as I've said in other videos, this game's very stable. I have no idea what my teammates are doing. I don't remember changing the settings, but it looks like they're basically doing nothing.
Checking for potential victims.
Searching for victims.
I might be mistaken, but I think that my teammates are stupider now than they were before the update, but that could be my imagination.
Be right back.
But they just seem like they just have no idea what they're doing.
Gonna pick up that Halligan
We gotta
first.
save some people. I saw someone in here was in the middle of the
This
fire.
door is locked. I can't get there right now.
This is the camp counselor. Alright, sir or ma'am. Oh, there's
There's
another
a
one.
blocked door here.
I walked
Starting
right by
rescue,
him.
Commander.
Here's issue number 1. The
Unconscious
ambulance
victim
is
found. Done checking room at my
like a
location.
marathon distance away. This is insane.
Water supply
There's an
is on.
unresponsive victim here. I found
See,
an
the real
electrical fire
question...
over here.
Yeah, thanks, Davis. The real question is, why is a car on fire?
found
Why
an
is the
unconscious
tree on
victim here.
fire? I thought it was a grease fire in the kitchen. The kitchen is located on the other end of the building. Anyway, these are questions, but we don't need answers now. We need to save victims. There are, I believe, 7 or 8 victims in total. So we gotta really work.
Victim has reached the ambulance.
That means running through a bit of fire to make sure that we
Get well soon.
get them.
Let me get the
There's another
Halligan first.
camp counselor. All right, sir. I'm gonna get you to safety. I hope you don't mind getting a little burnt on the way out, though.
Gotta get through this door first.
It's okay, sir. I have protective gear. I'm fine. So the electrical box is in that
Watch
side
out.
building.
Electrical fire at my location.
Mm-hmm. You see,
Check
Parker's looking. Yeah, they're looking. Davis is not looking. At Davis, he saved a victim, and then he just stood around like a fool. That's what I mean. I'm almost certain that the AI are even dumber now than they were before the update. I don't know what's going on with them, but they got rocks in their heads. Let's see, we gotta get through here. Oh boy, oh boy. You see the fire's already advancing quite a bit. But step
I got
one
that victim
is
safe to the medics.
we got
A
2
door is blocking my
backdrafts
way.
here. There are no windows or anything. Oh, Davis. Are you okay, Davis? Do you require assistance, Davis? Like, how would I knock on your head with this Halligan to
Go check the area.
jog your memory a bit?
Checked everything in this
Honestly.
room.
Davis. Honestly, Davis. Davis is like, wow, I'm finally at Camp Woodchuck. I never thought I'd be here. My parents always told me that they'd take me here. It's like, yeah, Davis.
Taking care of that victim.
Alright, we gotta see over here. Run through the fire. Good, nice. Break open that door. Anyone in here?
Careful. Electrical fire here.
Ooh, there is someone in here. Good thing I checked. Parker. Okay, Davis is currently on my naughty list. I'm not even gonna try and run through there. Don't try to skip the line, buddy. Oh, the environment's very beautiful, though.
Done
Somebody
checking
opened
room at
this
my
door,
location.
which is good. So, electrical fire off. I'm pretty sure the grease fire is... Well, it's not a grease fire, it's a liquid fire. I'm pretty sure
Victim
the
is
liquid
safe,
fire
boss.
is
Give me a
not
sec.
marked.
Getting an axe.
So the other is the gas fire.
Get well soon.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. So now everyone's just standing around.
Extinguishing fire.
Attacking the fire.
Yep. And I don't know if I sent Davis to do something. So I'm just looking for a hose. I think there's a hose somewhere around here. Somebody just dropped it on the floor, so there it is. Perfect. Now let's fight this fire. So checking here, victim 7 rescued. So that's everybody. As well, they give you 25 minutes to do this mission, with the AI being rather useless. It's actually kind of difficult. I obviously I don't get 25 minutes. If you're watching this video, you can see that there's still 27 minutes left, so you know that I did not get the gold medal. But I do have some ideas about how to get the gold medal.
Can't get there.
Taking care of the fire, boss.
Do your job, bud. I do have a few ideas, and it does involve using the truck to hose down the roof in this front area. I can probably do it really quickly with the truck. And obviously maybe using the AI a little better. Santiago, Davis, and Parker, I could probably utilize them a little better, but we gotta find the victims first. And of course turning off the electricity and the gas line would help, because I still haven't turned off the gas line, and it's really contributing a lot to this fire. This helmet's super sweet. I forget if I chose the silver or did I choose a different color and it bugged out, but I think the silver's super cool. I think I'm gonna stick with that, because it really goes well with my white jacket. The roof, everything is made out of wood here, so everything is falling apart. Davis and Parker and Santiago are who knows where. But you have to be careful, because if you die, well, I shouldn't say die, but become incapacitated, obviously the AI is not going to help you. So then you won't even get the no casualties, because you count as a casualty. And there was a time earlier when Santiago was on the roof, or maybe it's later, but I was even worried that she was going to become incapacitated, and then I couldn't get to her in time, and then it would be a bronze.
On my way.
Just get over here, guys, and fight this fire. Like, I'm just worried every time I hear somebody make a painful noise. Davis.
There's no way over there.
Davis has anger issues.
Careful! There's a gas fire at my location.
So he's over
This
there.
road
He
should be
just
clear.
broke through the wall, which is nice. For some reason, he did not put out the fire first, so he was breaking the wall down while burning. And in there is the kitchen and the grease fire, or the oil, oh, sorry, the gas fire valve. I'll get my words right eventually. I just have to go through my entire list of words. I'm just recording this between packing boxes, so my mind is sort of messed up. Look at this, Parker. Look at this. You see that? Do you see why I can't get the gold medal on this mission? Why I can't do it in 25 minutes? Because Parker is useless.
Going firefighting.
Going firefighting? Don't tell me. Just show me. Show me you're going firefighting. Honestly. I'm certain I can get a gold medal on this mission, but it's gonna be like me doing most of the work and perfectly coordinating these bozos. Like, Santiago's up there, I have no idea what she's doing. But it doesn't feel like she's helping at all. Going firefighting.
Killed that flame, that's for sure. Let me get that axe
You
first.
did not kill anything, Santiago. If anything, you killed my gold medal attempt with your foolishness. Just trying to cool
Give
it
me a
down
sec.
up there and
Getting
trying
an
to
axe.
keep Santiago alive while she runs around the flaming roof. But, and then she's like, give me a second, I'm gonna get an axe. Why are you getting an axe, Santiago? Is there a reason you're getting an axe? So this whole, I don't know what this building is, like the breakfast building or the arts and crafts building, but maybe it's the activity center. Anyways, they're gonna need to tear it down because it is structurally compromised. And Santiago might not mind running around up there, but I certainly wouldn't want to do that. Of course, this is also where they have breakfast, because the kitchen is here. Here we have another room, probably locked, because they love to lock every single door in the game, for some reason. Like, I can understand if there's automatic locks, because they don't want the kids going into the kitchen, but... you know. So this fire is insane. When I was doing the mission, I was just thinking, there's no way I'm gonna get a gold on this mission. The fire just got way too big. Even it's a surprise that we managed to save everybody, because you see where people were laying is now totally on fire. And that's with us trying to do, well, that's with us trying to fight the fire back. Trying to get it solved here. But this is such a tough fire. Here we have a painting. They must have been doing some activities. Santiago is enjoying the view. At least, is Parker, I guess, just spraying Davis? Well, at least they're spraying. That's the most important thing, is that they're actually using their hose instead of just holding their hose. They're just too good at that. They're experts at holding their hose. It is a nice area, though. I really do like it. And there's a lake in the back as well, behind the building here, that you could go kayaking, you know, a little bit of lake kayaking or canoeing, probably. It has an interesting painting there. 25 minutes, we're at 14. I just think that we're getting a bit too close. Too close for comfort, for that gold medal. So this is one of two missions. The other mission is the cabin fire mission. The cabins in the level are on fire for some reason. You know, kind of, when I saw this, when I saw they announced these missions, you know what, it made me think about the Addams Family. Remember the Addams Family movie from, was it the 1990s, where Wednesday and, well, was it Wednesday and Pugsley, her brother, go to summer camp, and she ends up destroying the place? It just makes me think about that. And it makes me think about, like, what if this fire was caused by Wednesday? Because she would probably do something like that. Burn the place down. So when I saw the trailer, I was just, that's all I could think about. When I saw they announced it, I was like, yeah, that makes me think just like that. I'm pretty sure the camp even looks kind of like it too, from the movie. I'll put some pictures in, but maybe you'll remember it. Some of you might. But yeah, we have to basically clean up after Wednesday. Santiago is burning. And why is she burning? I don't know. Don't ask. Just hopefully these guys are actually doing their job. I have to check from time to time. So these are backdrafts. I'll open it and run away. Unfortunately, there's just no way to vent it. There's no way to safely manage. So we just open and run. Very powerful. Just to tell you, if you're playing the game for the first time, with a backdraft door, you don't actually open the door and it explodes. In the game, you just touch it and then it explodes. So press the open door button and run away. Don't wait for an animation of the door to open, because it doesn't. It just blows up for some reason. Like, you touch the handle and the door blows up. Are you gonna do some work there, bud, or are you taking a breather?
I'm fired up for this.
Extinguishing fire.
Just do the job. Why does it feel like nobody is doing the job? And didn't I just tell Parker to go and do some work? So here is where the liquid fire is, the oil fire. We'll come in with a fire extinguisher, because since this is the only place with it, I don't think I'll need to turn the water to foam, because then we lose out on some important functionality of the nozzle. But you see, it just feels like we just can't get this fire down. It's like the bar is still so full, even though we've been working pretty hard on it. Here's the, they look like garbage bags, but I'm sure they used to be beanbag chairs, because they've been burnt to a crisp. Not like the Pilates balls that, or the yoga balls that are indestructible. But yeah, I mean, they said that it was an oil fire, but I think this place must have been very much breaking many regulations and rules if their electrical system was so faulty, their gas lines were so bad. You know, I bet you there's more to the story than just a new cook. It's one of those maximize profit, minimize, well, expenses. So that car out front is, well, also the insurance company's going to have to get involved with that. Yeah, you know, when I think about it, I think the next video will come out next week. Or at least later in the week. I don't know, maybe next week. And that's like rushing it. I just don't think I'm able to do it in time. I really don't. I have so much to pack. Just feels like you... kind of like fighting this fire. You make a lot of progress, and yet you just feel like you're so far from being finished. Moving, as I've said in my community post on YouTube, that how many times have I moved now? And I don't even know. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th time in 9 years that I've moved. yeah, I have a lot more stuff now than I did when than I did in the past, so there's just more stuff to move, you know. But as I said, I'm trying to make the schedule less stressed, less obviously broken up, so I do have enough videos, you know, pre-planned. I've got Firefighting Simulator, Ignite, Campaign, I've got Police Simulator, I've got my new Baldur's Gate series is going to start. Jurassic World Evolution 3, that will be delayed, unfortunately, because I'll be unable to play it on release. But for this, I just had to do it because, well, Firefighting Simulator it's pretty fun, and well, if it's released and I can play it, then why not? Here we got another room. 25 minutes, we're at 22. This is me basically admitting that it's impossible to get the gold medal. It's just, I can't. If I use the truck, I might be able to. That's possible, but I think I really need to coordinate very well if I want to get the gold. I did platinum the game. I beat every mission with a gold in campaign. If you look, if I ever show you my start screen, it says that I have, what does it say? Something like 38 gold and 2 silver or something. Basically, one of the missions, the gold medal is glitched, so it counts as a gold, but it doesn't show a gold. It shows a silver. I hope they fix that because I want it to be perfect. Also, there's one extra silver in the mission number, because I'm pretty sure there's 39 missions, but there's 40 medals. So one of them is a silver. It might be the tutorial mission. Maybe they technically counted that. I have no idea. But yes, the main thing is that one mission where you're in a storage unit and you have to put out all the apartment or the storage units. That mission I got a silver at first, and then I replayed it and got a gold, but it did not update the medal. So here we have a hole in the floor. So we'll have to go around. I'm just checking. I have no idea if this is what would be considered a randomized mission, so maybe sometimes one gas line is used, maybe sometimes the other gas line is used. So I'm pretty sure I sent the AI here, Santiago Davis Parker, here to fight the fire, and they just leave immediately. So when you send your guys somewhere to do firefighting, they do the opposite. They make the fire grow with their inability to fight fire. So then you have to do it yourself again for a second time. It's quite interesting, really. But, you know, it's the same with the squad, where you just have to accept, like, oh, I might not get a gold medal on this run, maybe next time, but just enjoy the process, which is good. And that is what I do. I complain a lot about those 3 buffoons that I drive around. I'm like their personal taxi. I take them to summer camp, and I let them play with the hoses while I fight fire, but Yeah, you know, the game really is beautiful, and I really do love it. It's fun. I mean, if I thought that I couldn't get the medals because it's impossible, I'd feel differently, but I do know that it's possible. Okay, that's one room. You see how much fire there still is in the bar there? It's crazy. Oh, these are the bathrooms. Why is there a backdraft in here? Honestly, I have no idea. Here we're just getting the final bit of fire out. Honestly, that last 1/5 of the bar, it does go quick. It's just like, you know, getting down to the halfway point and beyond was really a challenge. I guess, well, of course, because the fire is growing at the same time that we're fighting it. So we're fighting it in some areas, it's growing in other areas. And there we have a fire starting on the roof. Gotta get that out. I have no idea if there's a fire up there, but...
Unit 7, careful. That floor might collapse soon.
So I'm actually pretty stupid. There's actually a center room upstairs in between the two that I put the fire out, and I was wondering where the last bit of fire was. Well, it was in there. Here's the windows. For some reason the windows are on fire. It's probably because they, I don't know, wash it with some chemicals or something. So I'm like, where's the fire coming from? It must be here. Oh, there's a little bit of fire. But actually it's in the middle room. I was like, what the heck? So, yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot myself. Sometimes you just gotta use the first playthrough as a bit of a learning experience. So here we have Who is here? Is this Parker? I think it might be Parker spraying a tree from 100 yards away. Like, Parker. Man, I feel like, honestly, I feel like I'm bringing Parker, Santiago, and Davis to summer camp so they can play and have fun. It's like, oh, you guys want to go to summer camp? Guess who's going to summer camp? We want the fire extinguisher. I'll take care of that kitchen fire while these guys play outside. Are you having fun? Look at that, Parker. Get closer to the fire. You crazy, crazy kid. You crazy kid. Get closer to the fire. And here we have it. This was a bit of a tricky oil fire to put out because it really was stubborn. It did not want to go out. I was even worried that my fire extinguisher would not be enough. And I'm pretty sure that this is not counted as a mission objective. It's interesting because it is a mission objective, we know that there's an oil fire, but it's not actually included in the mission objective, so that's probably a bug. Ooh, ah. So I'm running out. I only just had enough powder in the fire extinguisher to put it out. So there's a little bit of fire left. And we have to go and look for it. Perfect. Throw that bottle away. And where was it? It was here. There's Santiago. And it's open. Great. The first unlocked door. This must be, I don't know what this is. This must be sort of like the office for the camp counselors. So they're using a MacBook, or not a MacBook, just a Mac computer. Looks like a Mac.
Another day,
You know, I
another
used to
success.
have one of those ones. Anyway, that's the mission done. Great. We're late, obviously we get a silver, but the most important thing is that all the victims were saved, and that Parker, Santiago, and Davis had a fun time at summer camp, playing with the hose. Look forward to the next episode next week.